Mic test. Dude, I was talking the whole time. Bro, I was talking the whole time. What the hell? I was talking the whole time. That's crazy. I was talking the whole time. Even on the chatting on the starting screen, I was talking the whole time. What? This sucks. Dude, I was talking the whole time. I was talking. Oh my god, this sucks so bad. Man. I was just saying earlier that, like, you know, I'm not gonna be doing a drawing stream, and I decided to do a very simple, like, chatting stream. So because, like, I'm gonna be a little busy, and I'm gonna be using my iPad for that. So, and I cannot show it on stream. So unfortunately, I cannot do a drawing stream. Nor can I do like a gaming stream. I really cannot do gaming streams. Can I? Really can't do gaming streams. Yeah. So that's why I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna do a very simple, like, chatting stream. We just talk, and like the good old days, we just be talking, you know. But it's like a little late right now. It's like, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. So a lot of my local audience will not be, like, in here. Yeah, will not be in here because they're all dead asleep, you know. So I'm just hoping that the international audience will pull through, but not a lot of my viewers are international. Right? So how is that gonna work? So we'll see about that. Sometimes I just have to, like, start streaming and see if, like, YouTube can be in favor for me sometimes. But, like, here we are, you know. Right? Or I could just turn this into a drawing stream nonetheless. Because, like, you know, I'd be procrastinating like that sometimes. I'd be procrastinating. You know, I'd be procrastinating. Today was, like, a kind of interesting day for me. I had to, like, reach back to some of my old friends from the past. Because I've not been feeling it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, so, like, I just had to, and I think it's pretty great to, like, go back to some of your, like, old friends for the holidays and, like, catch up and see what you've been up to. Especially since they've been kind of worried about me. For the past few days, they've been kind of worried about me and all. So, you know, I just had to. Yeah. Team Elements bots running. Okay, a little late on that. But thanks, Team Elements. Yeah. Anyway, Mitsune the maid, how you doing? Mitsune the maid, how you doing? Yeah. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I wonder how you guys are doing. You know, in this fine evening. Yeah. Yeah. I was talking, you know what's funny? Like, Mitsune, you know what's funny? I was talking to, like, one of, like, my really old friends from my old school. And I was talking to him about music and, like, I was talking about music. And the stuff that I have on my Spotify and all that, right? And I was surprised that he knows the maid scene, the maidcore scene. I'm like, bro, you know the maid collectives? That's crazy. What? You know the maid collective? Dog, like, I've not talked to him for a long time, right? And he's also, like, into music, right? Like, he makes music and he performs in gigs in Manila and all that, right? And I talked to him and he knows about the maids. Like, what? Look to my Spotify and, like, he knows about the maids. That's crazy. Right? I think there's something, like, special about, like, knowing some kinda niche scenes, you know, and then find out, like, there are other people who knows about it as well. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. You know. And, like, they mentioned about, oh, you know, my dead girlfriend and that, like that. I'm like, what? My dead girlfriend, dog. My dead girlfriend. Who else? Like, and I showed them about rap. I'm like, of course, Most Def. Most Def is pretty great, pretty cool, right? But yeah, I've like catch up to some old friends. If you have been seeing my Instagram story for like the past few days, right? Even now, like my Instagram stories for like even recently, even now, like you would see that I was like trying to meet some old friends. I've been trying to meet some old friends, you know. And yes, I've met some from my old school in the Red Lions Academy. I don't think I should name the school, but the Red Lions Academy, yeah, the Red Lions Academy. And the Red Lions Academy, yeah, yeah, the Red Lions. Because there's the Green Archers, the Blue Eagles, and the Yellow Lions, and the Yellow Tiger, the Yellow Tiger, and the Red Lions. So I belong to the Red Lions back then, right? And pretty great actually. I did some insane lore drop. That's what, you always like every time you have to meet some of your old friends, like who have not seen you for years. Of course, it's mandatory that you have to put down some heavy lore drop. Like lore drop so heavy, like it gets questionable. You know what I mean? Hello, Nick, brother here. How you doing? Yo, the real soap in your monk. How you doing? Right. I have no idea who you are. Like, no offense, I recognize your name, but not who you are. You'll be fine. Nocturnal Internet, You can always look into my Instagram, right? Like, I'm extremely active on Instagram, apparently. Right? Like, I pull away my activity from Twitter. I'm not as active on Twitter, although I'm gonna be there to promote my art stuff and all that, right? So but I recognize that like Twitter cannot and cannot be my primary like art platform. It's either going to have to be Instagram or TikTok. So I have to like make proper short form editing for my art to like be viewable and flourish in there. So I have to do that. I was thinking, I was coming up with some ideas earlier about like what short form content I should be making, what trends I should be following, and all that. So I have a lot of that like in the way. Like I'm just planning. Like step one is planning. Of course, I have to plan this out before like I have to edit and put all those things together. So pretty excited. But Red Lions. NicJellie is a Gryffindor confirmed chat. I am not from Gryffindor. Dog. I'm not from Hogwarts either. Brother, okay, you know what? Since it's a big school anyway, right? In the Philippines, there are some major schools, major universities that you'll have to know. Like, there's Ateneo, University of Santo Tomas, LaSalle, UP, and I am from San Beda. Red Lions, yeah. San Beda, yeah. Fuck yeah. Bed and Pride type shit, From San Beda College, San Beda College, San Beda University type shit, Insane laggy right now. My connection is excellent. What are you talking about? Yeah. Nick, what Hogwarts house are you in? So I took the Pottermore test back then, and apparently I came out to be Ravenclaw, and I think that's a very, very interesting result to come out of that. I was expecting myself to be Hufflepuff, because I'm that soft-hearted apparently, but Ravenclaw was the result, and I think it's because they say that Ravenclaw is quite logical. They say, I don't know. I don't really know the personality of a Ravenclaw like member, But I know that Hufflepuff were like very soft, like they're very soft-hearted, Yeah. Cap? Hell nah. It fits with the color scheme of your character. Yeah, it does, I've looked up Ravenclaw for a bit, and they say that the people here are like witty, logical, or something. I don't know. But that's last time I've heard of it. I never like really paid attention to. I'm not like a Potterhead something. Like I'm not really a big fan of Harry Potter. So like I never really got too deep into it. So yeah, I never really cared. I've only read one book of Harry Potter, and that was just because for the English book report I had to do for 8th grade. English book report for 8th grade, dog. Like for 8th grade. I never I never read any of the other books after that. It's just the Chamber of Secrets. I only read that one and that's it. I never like got into the Harry Potter franchise, so yeah. Never read any Harry Potter book. Yep. Apparently, I'm not gonna talk about the controversial part, but like when it comes to reading Harry Potter, like I see that the book critics, they don't like the damn series. They don't like the series. They don't like how it's written and all that. But the reason why it's so successful is because it's enjoyable to read, and like that's kind of important for like the customer experience of the book, right? Like the consumer experience of the book, right? Like it's enjoyable to read, even though like there are plot holes or like a lot of questionable things or things that doesn't make sense. It's just fun to read. And guess what? I was not having fun. I was not having fun. I was not having fun. It's just I'm not interested in it. I never got interested in it. Like I just think I don't know. I'm too anime pilled for it. I think the system is lame. The whole magic system is lame. Like, oh my god, they could have. I'm too anime pilled. Can I just say that? Bro, like I rather go back to reading manga. Bro, I know I'm all about that power fantasy type shit, but like I'm like, this doesn't feel creative enough. I don't know. But that's just how I feel about it. By the way, do you think we should add brother or sister to the end of our messages, since I don't know if you can differentiate us? That's up to you. That's up to you if it's like a bit of a hustle. But then like, I think you should get like separate accounts for you guys. If you have like 2 separate devices for you guys to use, like I think I would be less confused like that, But whatever works, to be honest. What books do you usually like to read then? Yeah, that's a bit of a. I don't really read books, but when I do though, it's more like it's like art stuff, like typical art stuff. Yeah, the typical art stuff. To be honest, like art books and like tips and tricks to improve in art and all that. Like this one, I'll show you. So there are art books that I like looking into. I'm gonna have to like look it up real quick. This one, I love this book so much. Okay, I love this book so much. This one, Art Before Breakfast: A Zillion Ways to Be More Creative No Matter How Busy You Are, and by Danny Gregory. I love this book so much. I read this and like it's so good. Right, the way it is, the pages are fun to read. They look so interesting. Like the art around the pages is so cool, right? And like and the lessons that you find here is like it's all about like efficiency and finding time to make art and how to get better at it. It's so good. I love it so much. And as you can look at all this, right, it seems to me like, oh, this is like your typical like New York sketchbook that you would bring everywhere around you, and like draw whatever first thing you see about your environment, right? Like it could be anything, like your food, right? Your plate, your whatever you see in front of you, like the kettle, the plates, the food, and the people around you, your environment, like this, you know. And supposedly the message of the book is like, you know, trying to find time to get better at art or making art, you know, become a better artist, But so it reveals to you like, oh, you have a lot more time than you realize, It's like, and it's a little old school because like when you're watching TV, right? When you're watching TV, and then there's a commercial going on, guess what? That's time to like to draw, right? And like when you're waiting in the subway or you're waiting for food in a restaurant like that, all those small bit of spare time, I mean, can add up, and you could use those to like get better at making art, right? And it doesn't have to be like perfect. It just has to be like, it looks like scribbles, They look like scribbles. They look like it's made in a rush, but like that's kind of the point, It helps you. It also like helps me like beat perfectionism as well, It helps me beat perfectionism. So I can't really show like the actual pages because I'd have to get the PDF and like actually like pirate the damn thing. So like this is all I can show. It's like the art that they'll show is like it looks like this, right? It looks like that. It's like very fast, swiftly made, like pen and ink, and some highlighters and all that, a bit of watercolor, whatever you can use, and it's pretty great. Hold on for a little bit. Hold on. Wait. Let me do something real quick. I think there's a mistake somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, there's something wrong with my clock on the upper right corner of my stream, so I'm very distracted. I'm gonna try and fix that. Am I back? I should be back by now. Sorry about that. Am I back? I should be back. My stream crashed for a little bit. Yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, where was I? What was I saying earlier? So, what was I talking about earlier? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what Nocturnal Incarnate says, my question still stands, would Jelly be a good beanbag chair? No, but you're free to do whatever you like. But Jelly will not be a beanbag chair. But I wanted to say that I kind of want a beanbag for Christmas. I actually want to get a beanbag for Christmas. I just think it like looks so damn good for like relaxing. Like, oh, I want a beanbag, bro. And it's like, so relaxing. Like, I want a hella big one. I want to put it in the middle of my room, and that's where I'm gonna be drawing. Because to be honest, I'm stuck in a corner of my room, right, in just one place to draw. But you know, like I have an iPad, right? Like I could have been drawing anywhere. Like I could just draw anywhere. But like every time I go to my room, like I always think like, yeah, I think it's just best to draw on my workstation, on my office chair, not on my bed. I don't want to work on my bed. You know, I really don't like working on my bed because like it will make me think that bed is for working and not for sleeping. I like to make that separation, to be honest. So, you know, yeah. Right. Getting her account just like I like our For You page being mixed one. The profile is her drawing. Damn, too much boxing stuff on my For You page. I would love to have a book like that. Yeah, love yummy looking food drawings. Yeah, Art for Breakfast is like a really good book. Speaking of food, now I wonder, can I cook jelly? I mean, there are jellyfish dishes. You can try it. You can try your luck on that. I watched this anime called Delicious in Dungeon. Okay, moving on. When it comes to reading comics and books, that one can be very much eye candy, even if the writing is not that great. For books, it mainly depends on the writing and how you can imagine in your head. Thing, right? It's just not for me. Books are just not for me, dog. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's just not for me, brother. It's just not for me. I just, you know, like I think it's fine if it's like informational and all that, but like when it comes to like a book that is fiction and like there's scenarios and all that, right? I just, oh man, I don't know. It's very ironic for me to say it as an artist, but like it's hard to imagine. and I always catch myself like reading the same line over and over again, right? And like it's annoying. Like, oh man, I'm always reading the same line over and over. Am I that easily distracted that I've come to that point? Like, you know, like I don't know. It's just hard to focus, and like I don't mean to say that like I have ADHD or whatever. It's more like I just cannot focus. Maybe it's because I am just that disinterested. Right? I'm just that disinterested, brother. Yeah. So, you know, I'd rather have a comic or something to help me out on that. Right. It can also be awesome if it had pictures. Well, there are books that has pictures, right? Like the Divine Comedy. Like, yeah, the Divine Comedy. They have pictures on like the side of their like on some pages, right? So like one page is like dedicated to a whole like scenario of where they are, and then the other page is like all drawings, right? I mean, that depends on which author can allow that to happen, which author or publisher can allow that to happen, you know, right? Like light novels, they do, right? Light novels, they do, right? You're 2 feet away from me, but okay, that's like my question still stands, okay? After watching Delicious in Dungeon, it made me wonder, can I cook and eat jelly? No, I will not allow it. Thank you very much. Anyway, the Divine Comedy. Real, yep. Depends on the version. The one I read didn't have really. Because I have a book for the Divine Comedy. No, I only have one, The Inferno, right? Not the entire Divine Comedy. But I have The Inferno, and that book, that the version I have, apparently it has illustrations, you know, so it kind of helped that it has illustrations, and I thought that was kind of cool, you know. It was kind of cool. But I guess like I said, depending on like who published it or and all that, they will not or might have some illustrations on it. So, but apparently the one that I have has illustrations, so you know, makes sense since it's 1/3 of it. Yeah, right. Can you imagine that the Divine Comedy is literally your first self-insert isekai? Some of your earliest self-insert isekai. Yeah, it's crazy. For me, I think I imagine too much when it comes to fictional books. There's an art of the character or characteristic can be detailed enough to imagine. My mind can be envision them, but not 100% clear. There's that too. Yeah, like when I read, like I have to like keep track of like what the character has at the moment, right? The things they're holding, the outfit they're wearing, and all that. It's just a little hard to keep track, you know. So I sometimes I would end up like this person that has a name, you know. Like when I imagine them, like there's a character, I just imagine like there's this person with a name. That's it. And it's hard to keep track, like, oh, who's in the room or who's talking and all that. It's like, it's just not for me, brother. It's just not for me. Maybe I like badly really need like some visual aids, you know? Or maybe it's skill issue and I just have to read some more and like make the muscle for it, you know? But I don't know. Like, I don't like entertainment to be such a grind. So, you know, that's why, like, nah. If we take Jelly off Nick's head, what creature is he? He knows he's not human. That's a jellyfish. I'm human. I'm a jellyfish mermaid. Get that to your thick skull. You've been asking so much questions about my biology of my Vtuber, unfortunately. So, you know. Anyway. I was thinking, for, you know what, I want to show this. I want to show like my Instagram story. Every once in a while, like I've been posting so much on Instagram. Like part of me thinks like, oh, how can I have Instagram stories like show on stream or something like that. I've been posting so much on Instagram stories. I'm that chronically online on Instagram. I don't know. Part of me is like hoping like a certain someone would be like looking at my stuff or something. You know, if like that's kind of weird. I know it's like a kind of a global, relatable like thing to do. Like when you post stuff on Instagram story, and you're hoping for that one person to like see that. Like I don't know, but there's this interaction I just had. Oh my god, it's just so funny. I was talking to some old friends, right, on Instagram, and the fucker, right, this fucker, right, like I told him, like, bro, I am so depressed. Like I am so depressed, bro. Like that's why I'm reaching out to friends like that. I'm so depressed. And then this guy was like, bro, just touch glass. Right? Just drink. Like touch glass. Drink. Okay, bro. I'm gonna steal that line. Touch glass. Dog. I'm gonna steal that line. Go and touch glass. Like go and take a drink of a shot of alcohol or whatever that is. You know? This guy has been drinking day after day after day. That's why he said that shit to me. Like touch glass. Bro is so drunk. He's been drinking for days straight, apparently. And he's even drinking until tomorrow, I think. Yeah, right, like what? So, you know, touch glass. Nick's favorite word is fucker, right? This motherfucker, I swear to God. So, you know, touch glass. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna steal that word. Like whenever someone tells me, right? Whenever someone tells me, like, bro, I'm going through it, bro. I'm going through it. I'm gonna tell them, bro, touch glass, man. Have some drink. I've been going through it, actually. That's why I have to look up some friends and all that, you know. I've been going through it. Yeah, I'm drinking something right now. It's not alcohol, I promise. It's juice. It's it's juice. Anyway, I also want to say, like I've been trying to like beat a few addictions for a while, because like I was thinking like, oh, the holiday seasons is here, right? The holiday season is here, and right, it's the holidays, right? And you would think like, oh, it's time to let loose and do all the fun stuff that you want to do and all that, right? But me, on the other hand, it's like, well, I think this is the perfect timing and opportunity to be like better in a lot of ways, and I'm about to like do it the boring way to be a better. I'm gonna be very boring for the next few minutes. I'm just gonna say that like I decided that I'm gonna go monk mode for the next few months. I'm gonna go monk mode, you know, because like I wanna beat some addiction. I wanna beat some like old habits that, you know, and I don't want to bring it to the new year. I might relapse though when class resumes, you know. I might relapse, but like at least I have a period of time where like I was away from it, you know. Like for the past few, bro, I started vaping. Dog, I started vaping. You know, if you've seen me on Discord, and I was like, I had a video like on video call on VC, and I had my camera on, right? Because I don't mind if I show my face on VC sometimes, right? Like you see me, like I'm vaping, I'm vaping, dog, I'm vaping, and one time on stream, like I turn on my camera and then you can see it, like, yo, there's a vape device on my setup on my table. Like I'm vaping on stream, and you might not know if I'm doing it right now. But I promise I'm not vaping right now. I'm not vaping right now. Right? So like, you know, but like that vape ran out, and I decided like, okay, I'm not gonna get myself a new one. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat my nicotine addiction. You know, the nicotine high is like kind of crazy, to be honest. Like short-term high of like feeling like you're in the air, something like that. And I've been trying to chase that for like every little puff, you know. And sometimes like it helps me like as I'm working through my like school projects. Apparently like having a bit of high like while on a school project ironically makes me focus for some reason. I don't know why that is, right? So, you know, I've been at that, and I want to get rid of that habit and not bring it to my New Year's. You know, not bring it to my New Year's. Maybe I'll relapse in a few months, but like I said, I have a couple months where like I'm away from it. You know, I drink water from a wine glass just to feel mature, but my thoughts are hella immature. You pretentious freak. Okay. You want to go off the internet for Christmas? No. I absolutely cannot go off the internet for Christmas. I live on the internet. Unfortunately, a lot of the things I need, I depend on, are on the internet. So I cannot exactly go off the internet. Yeah. New nickname for NicJellie, Nicotine. Okay, buddy. Old joke. I was trying to revive an old joke. Right. So, other addictions I want to beat this Halloween. This holiday is like, you know, I have other addictions I want to beat this holiday. My porn and my fapping addiction. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Yep, that's right. I gotta stop fapping it. I gotta stop beating it. And you know, I'm a little too late for like no, not November, but here I am. You know. It doesn't have to be November, but it does not have to be November. It's just it could have been any day of the year. It could have been like that, you know. I gotta stop beating it, brother. I just gotta stop beating it. I wanna get in fresh and like not make my hand red every time. Better not make my hand red every time. It hurts, you know, fucking sometimes. And like, oh man. You know, I know I am not helping with that addiction, dog. Do not send me the fanfic. I will not read it. Go to new Nick. I think a few months of not vaping can help, but make sure to have someone by your side to help you go through it and check on you. Yeah, I don't have it in me to have other people like help me out, be like my accountability buddy and all that. You know, because I feel like I should have been able to like handle this on my own. You know, I'm always on that mindset where like, you know, I'm old and supposedly like I should learn some like emotional independence and like try to be like independent from having like accountability buddies and all that. You know, and again, it helps. You know, it helps to have like people to help you out. You know, but sometimes I think like, you know, I should like learn to be capable of like leaving myself like accountable by myself, you know. And I don't want to like burden someone's time and energy to like check in on me when I should be the one responsible for my own being, you know. So that's why. But I think I know where that suggestion is coming from. Like, you know, like get someone to help you out, and that's not bad. That's not a bad suggestion, to be honest. You know. So you know. I just want beat it so hard that your hand turns red. Have you ever beaten it so hard and your hand turns red? Yeah, exactly. You know, that beating sessions go like 20 minutes, like longer than 20 minutes, right? It will turn red, it'll turn sore, and you haven't like let it out a little. Let it out. You're not even done yet. What the hell? Like, yeah, you last so long, and I'm like, on the other hand, yeah, you last so long. A dog. Fucking. For the hand part, download something like a blocker, or block certain apps, or have someone like I said to help you if you can't get off the internet. Yep, that's true. I can do that. You know. But then again, you know, I should learn to be able to like hold myself accountable even while no one is watching. You know, I want that like ideal state of like independence, you know what I mean? Like yeah, you know what I mean? I beat it once so hard that it caused my dick scarring. No, dog. Brother. Ooh. Fucking dog. How rough does your hand has to be? What the hell? Crazy thing, even with scarring, I still beat it. Oh, bro, what the? Do not speak any further. I don't want to know any of this. Do not speak any further. Fuck. I don't want to know any of this anymore. Dog, get some help. Get some help. Get yourself a cone on your hand or something. Fucking. I know Soapy and you were saying get some blocker or something. I was thinking of getting chastity belts. Like, what the hell? Why did my head go there? Like, chastity belt, dog. I'm not getting a chastity belt. I also think not helping yourself can be much more of a burden to others than not asking for help. Well, that's my responsibility. You know, it shouldn't be anyone else's. That's my responsibility. At the end of the day, it's my responsibility. That's why. You know. Okay, now that would help this man overcome his beating. I know other people who told me that like they stopped their beating addiction because bro was traumatized. Fucking bro was traumatized, and I'm not going down. I'm not going that route. Maybe I kind of did a little bit, but like not traumatized enough. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyway, help can be like a step for future actions and building your own independence from the experience of getting help. Yeah, that's true. But it's just my way of like wanting to achieve the thing, the thing I want to do my way. You know, it's just my way of doing. You know, I don't know. There's that, and there's also like, you know, not wanting to burden others to like be there for something that I should have been able to like take care for myself. You know, getting help is great, and it is always effective. You know, but there's like, maybe I'm just a little prideful. Maybe I'm just a little ashamed sometimes. You know, that's why I am like this. But like, I prefer it this way. So, you know. Please respect that. He went into R34. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Don't beat your dick. Get someone else to. Oh, whoa. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm just gonna like ride my urges and like make sure it doesn't happen, and that's it. I'm just gonna ride my urges and make sure it will not happen. You know, it's gonna be a little tough. I might be tweaking a little bit and rub my dick on my bed because like I just like can't help it sometimes. But like, you know what? It's part of the struggle, right? I'm tweaking it. I'm like rubbing it on my bed. But you know what? It's part of the struggle. It's part of the struggle. I just had to. Fucking. What else am I trying to like quit? Okay, my nicotine, my fapping, my what you call, my carbohydrates and sugar. Like I gotta eat less of that, but it can't be helped when I'm always out celebrating and meeting friends and eating food with friends. You know what I mean? So there's that too. And what else? Not only quitting something, but like getting some new habits as well, right? I was talking to an old friend of mine, right? I was talking to an old friend of mine, and he brought up the idea that back then, I used to journal. I used to write journals, and I used to meditate as well. Like I would sit in silence for 30 minutes, right? I'd sit in silence for 30 minutes. And I was such an annoying and a happy-go-lucky kid back then in high school, even while I do all that, you know, and make art and all that, right? And he noticed like back then I was way happier, like, you know, because I journaled, I meditated, and I make art and a lot of the therapeutic stuff that I find enjoyable. And it made me realize that maybe I should like get back into those things, like making journals and meditating and sitting in silence and like that. I know this shit is boring. I know, dog, this is boring. Like, you know, like self-improvement talk. What's going on? Well, self-improvement talk. No, like, come on. Can a man like not strive to be a better version for himself, man? That's why. So I decided like I'm gonna pick up a journal and just write some stuff and like that, and then meditate and sit in silence and see how I can feel about that. I might cry. When I sit in silence, I might cry because there are some emotions that I need to realize. You know, I might cry. Right. Yep, I can understand. I hope you get through the addiction. Yeah, you know, fucking some shit is like so addicting. It ruined my life, man. It ruined a bit of my life. I stopped caffeine. A bit of caffeine. You know, I stopped drinking coffee. But when I'm out with friends, I will get coffee. But like on my own, I will not drink coffee. You know, it helps. I'm getting more quality sleep. Hell yeah. You know? And every morning I kind of crave for coffee, but like, you know what? Like ice water will do. And like, you know, and ever since, like, caffeine works when I need it to work. And like, I've been like getting a lot better sleep. So hell yeah, more sleep. I'm not going back to my old like self when I was like in Mythos in 2023 to 2024. That thing's like the worst year of my life. I had coffee like so bad, and my fapping was so bad as well. Dog, I'm not going back to that. I don't want to go back to that. You know. Yep, I can understand. I hope you get to the addiction. Hell yeah. Talking to strangers online was the best decision I ever made. Reality is lemons and the internet's my lemonade. Coffee doesn't have any effect on me. I take it for the flavor. That's a lie. That's a lie. You cannot. What the hell? You cannot deny the chemistry when you drink the damn thing. What the hell? There's no way you didn't feel the effects unless there's something wrong with you. Dog. What? I sleep, says NicJellie as he streams at 12 a.m. Okay, no, I mean, I still sleep late. I'll admit that I still sleep late. Right? But it's like earlier kind of late. You know what I mean? I sleep early late. Like no longer do I sleep like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. type stuff. I sleep at like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Yeah, that's great. It's an improvement, guys. It's an improvement. Can you not be proud of me for a little bit there, please? It's dog. Right, like. Yo, Krill Ivanov, welcome. How you doing? I'm being serious. Only when I take it at night, it just makes me sleepy. Bro has ADHD, and you didn't know that. You're literally telling me a symptom of ADHD right now. I am so sorry. Listen, get some help. There's something wrong with you. Funny thing, I wake up at 3 a.m. and sleep at 2:50 a.m. Oh, that's great. Actually, that's great. Yeah. Waking up at 3 a.m. and sleeping at 2. Yeah. You know what? Having 23 hours and 23 hours and 50 minutes of like being awake is like pretty great. Like for resetting your like psyche and all that. Dog just took a nap. Bro just took a nap. Right? So, what else do I want to quit? What else should I stop quitting? I should stop quitting. I should start. No, not stop quitting. I should like quit like touching my dick in somewhere. Like I think it's just making my pap addiction a little worse. But like what? That's called a nap. Yeah. Okay. Great. Good for you. Good for you to know. Fucking. Anyway. Right. Anyway. Then funny thing. Okay, what's the next funny thing? No, internet. What's the next funny thing now? I hibernate as well. Fucking bear you are. What? Nah, this ain't that simple. That was 24 hours of sleep. It was 10 minutes in reverse. Bro, time traveled for sleeping, dog. One step for 2 days straight. Jesus Christ. Fucking bro. Inhuman activity. You cannot be like that. I mean, I'd only do that for the winter. Once every winter, maybe. Dog. Oh yeah, I did that as well. There was a time, brother. I could never do that. Like sleep for 2 days straight. The longest I've ever slept was 15 hours, because I was so burnt out as hell. That's the longest I've slept. 15 hours. Like I just cannot be sleeping for 24 hours straight, dog. Like who said I was really one? Okay, no. Okay, buddy. Anyway, short stream. I'm gonna be ending stream because like I did say I'm gonna get busy, so I just snagged 1 hour of chatting. Maybe tomorrow it's gonna be more 1 hour of chatting, just chatting, because I'm extremely busy. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.